I'm Steve Johnson, Farm and Ag Business Management Specialist, Iowa State University Extension and Outreach. Let's take a look at development of a crop market plan. When we look at a marketing plan, it is a proactive strategy to price your crop. It should consider your cost of production, your financial goals, cash flow needs, price objectives, time objectives, grain storage capacity, crop insurance coverage, anticipated production, and your appetite for risk. Again, you're the one that'll be responsible for developing your own crop marketing plan. What might be some considerations? I hope the series of videos that you viewed start to entail the importance of cost of production, basis, futures carry, and cost of storage. Many people start with outlook. No, you gain outlook from lots of different places. We've also used market fundamentals, technical chart signals, and seasonal trends. When we touched on marketing tools, we brought a variety of crop marketing tools, cash, forward contracts, as well as futures and options. I hope you now have the ability to compare these marketing tools. Let's take a look at the crop marketing matrix that we featured in an early video, where your expectation for change, whether it be higher futures or lower futures, whether it be weakening basis or strengthening basis, determines what type of marketing tool you might use. If you think that futures prices will be moving up and the basis will weaken, take a look at the use of a basis contract or sell cash bushels and buy futures, or a call option, or use of a minimum price contract that many elevators provide. So in other words, if you think the futures are going up but the basis will weaken, if you think that the basis will weaken but the futures are moving lower, we're using tools like cash sale now, locking in both futures and basis, or a forward contract and delivering those bushels at a later point in time. With lower futures but strengthening basis, we might want to hedge or non-roll hedge to arrive, or buy a put option. In other words, we think that the futures prices are going to move lower in the future, but the basis is going to strengthen. Or if we think futures prices are going to move up and the basis will strengthen, take a look at strategies such as store and wait, or a delayed price contract, or a minimum price contract. I hope that you've benefited from the ability to compare marketing alternatives. Especially, we focused on no one knows exactly what the cash market prices will be, but the likelihood is the cash prices will follow the futures prices. The difference is basis. So not knowing what the cash market prices will be, we might use futures options, put options on stored bushels, or call options on bushels that we've already sold. We recognize that there's a premium that we're going to have to pay in addition to a commission. And we also learned when we looked at hedging or even a forward contract is that we lock in. That hedge is a fulcrum. Equal and opposite transactions are the cash market and the futures market prices. Your crop marketing plan is that, a benchmark of your goals. It gives you something to adapt to in a changing market environment. Again, we want your crop marketing plan to be proactive, not reactive, and not overreactive. We'd prefer that the crop marketing plan be in writing, and that you work with someone else that holds you accountable to that crop market plan, whether it be old crop bushels or new crop bushels yet to harvest. Thank you for your time in viewing this video. I'm Steve Johnson, Farm and Ag Business Management Specialist, Iowa State University Extension and Outreach.